Well, Coach Gaddis, congratulations on the win against Shelbyville here in the first round of sectionals. A lot going on for your ball club heading into this game. What are your thoughts on tonight's win for your team, especially considering you had a sophomore come in for his first start tonight?
Well, you know, it's a great win for us. Anytime you can win in a tournament, you know our motto is win, survive, and move on. And I thought we had a good week of preparation. I thought our team knew that Gunner may not play. They kind of rallied around the fact that everybody's going to have to step their game up, and I thought they did. Happy for Alex because he stepped in and made some plays for us. Happy for Ryan Leffler, he stepped in and made some plays for us. And our defense, after that, I think they had that one long sustained drive in the first half, and then after that we played pretty well. So I thought special teams played well, I thought defense played well, offense did what we had to do, and it's a great win, and we'll move on and play at home next week.
And you can never underestimate a road victory in the playoffs. I know these are always one of those games where you go on the road and you're considerably you're favored by a lot of points. I'm sure that worries a coach going on the road, so it's nice to pull out a nice win on the road.
It really was. And we said as soon as we turned the tape on with these guys, our coaching staff, that they were a lot better than their record. And I think if anybody was at this ball game tonight, they know that those kids played pretty hard. They really got after it. They played until the final gun. I think they do a lot of good things. Got a lot of seniors on that group, and they were physical. So coming over here, like you said, with the circumstances we had, you put fall break on top of that, and we'll take the win and we'll move on.
And now heading into next week, what are some things you saw tonight from your team that kind of impressed you, or some things that you think your team needs to work on heading into the second round of sectionals?
Well, I was happy with special teams. We'll always evaluate that. I think that a lot of people in the tournament, if you don't have good special teams in the tournament, you're not going to advance. So we've worked really hard on that. We put a lot of time into it. We play a lot of young kids that have done a good job for us. So I was happy with that. Offensively, I thought that we ran the ball at times. We're going to have to be able to run the football when we want to and need to. I would imagine in the end we probably had pretty good statistics running the football, and I thought Alex threw the football pretty well. But we're going to have to be able to mix the run and pass next week, obviously, to be able to advance. I know that we haven't looked at East Central. I just have read about them a little bit. I know they got about 8 starters back from a sectional championship team. And then defensively, I thought that we were pretty good against the run. Obviously, we gave up some pass plays that we're not real happy about, but we'll work on that this week and we'll get better.
And you mentioned the East Central Trojans. Really, this group of seniors haven't had to play in that type of rivalry game because it is a rivalry. We've been at 5A for the past 2 years, so I'm sure it's kind of great to renew that old rivalry because it was a pretty good rivalry for many years.
Well, it's a great rivalry, and I think if you look back at since I've had a chance to be at Columbus East in 2002, I would almost bet that the sectionals either been won by Columbus East or East Central. So it's become a great rivalry. And I know that personally, when we went back down to 4A, and that was announced before the sectionals were announced, we were kind of hoping that we'd go back to this one because it's a good, clean rivalry. They're a good football program, and our kids, I'm sure, are going to look forward to playing.
Well, Coach Gaddis, congrats on the win and good luck next week.
Thanks a lot.